Let's see if Big follow in those footsteps. They have 4 flashes. Nex is already out onto the site. So many smokes that really Gambit can't do anything about it at this stage. They're setting up for the retake. Do you have a kit? And Brent has landed himself a headshot alongside the pitch. The flashes. Oh, there's a really getting any more frags out of this one. But Tabson and Legia are still alive. Still there to defend the bomb flash. But not for much longer. Fitch with a 4K once again.
So you can only smoke off one side of the site. You know CT Spawn is going to push you, so you can't really plant without putting flashes down and actually fighting CT. That's what they did, and they did get the plant, but it's a retake too strong. But as I say that, the upgraded pistols of Big are going to work out in middle.
UMPs and M4. A golden opportunity for Big, though, to completely devastate Gambit. Going to be pushing out shortly. Taking point is Tabson. Solid movement. Dozier now is going to call to the rest of his team. The bomb is on the B side, and Dozier's only able to get the 1 kill. May not be good enough. He threw a Molotov onto the site. The idea there is to stop the plant for as long as possible before Nex domes the Dren. It's all on Fitch. And he's going to get taken out by Kiev. And Big have done it.
And before you know it, now you have stolen a round away. Now we had that scrappy beginning, as it is going to be Gambit buying right back up, trying to contest Big. An equal exchange at middle thus far here. As Mo was able to pop off a scout shot onto Gabi before going down. Mid control trying to be assumed by Big. They do have a player with the bomb at the top of it, but now he will shuffle back into spawn. They had a player trying to come underpass to connector as well, but exchanges going on in A, and Adren getting the better of them as he's found 2 scout headshots. Hobbit chiming in, and this one looks like it's all but in the books, and so we're going to have a very back and forth affair to start this one off.
I don't even. 3 kills this round for the scout, 1 for Mo, and then Adren picks it up and does more of the same, and it's going to be Gambit.
That is certainly true, as we are going to see Big setting up for an execute right off the bat. They have plenty of utility to go in with, but we do see Fitch getting aggressive here. He's going to be able to find the first 2 kills, maybe even a 3rd. Yes, he does. Absolute shutdown from Fitch. He even takes Key down low.
Actually ran past Nex. Not like this, mate. He's on for the ace. It was some beautiful spray transfer. And runs past Nex and gets obliterated. Mo. Interestingly, losing a player, they're still keeping 2 of their side on B. Typically, a lot of teams will actually go for maybe 2 on A, 1 mid, and 1 B. But not for Gambit. And unfortunately, I think they're about to find out that's not the correct decision. So they're going to start to rotate through the kitchen. They're keeping Hobbit on the side. Fitch can't stop the plan. And he can't stop Tabson either. This is looking like a real opportunity for Big now. Tabson with yet another one. Could be hungry for a 3rd. Will land the 3rd. Dozier in a 1-on-5.
He didn't know. That's all good. It's fixed now. No more chainsaws.
Isn't it quite early there?
It's like almost 11 a.m.
Oh, okay. I thought it was earlier for some reason. I was just going to say, is your dad one of those guys that decides, I'm going to mow my lawn at 7 in the morning?
Definitely does.
Get out of my life with that. So the early trades have gone well on the side of Big. Dozier's been forced out of position on the B side. He's joined by Fitch. Not literally joined, though, because Fitch is over on the A side of the map now. Dozier comes in for 2 kills, and once again, he's going to light up the scoreboard. This does give Fitch a real opportunity to clutch now, not just because the odds have been evened, but like he's only down to 23. The bombs in apps, there's so many things that are going to work against Big at this stage.
Bomb plant money. And he's going to creep into jungle. I don't think Fitch is going to expect this at all.
Nope. Fortune favors the brave. It's probably the one angle that you don't expect Legia to be in at this stage, and he's going to get the drop on Fitch, or is he? Yes, he shall. Oh, no, Legia, that was so close. But partially due to the fact there's a smoke in his face, and he has to turn tail and run anyway. Fitch is in a pretty good position if they line up for him. Nearly gets a double with the CZ. 1 may be good enough. Mo has seen Kiev. He's dropped down to 28. Does not bode well for Big now. He needs some big entries. And maybe Tabson is the man to do just that. He's on 14 health. He's gone down, and that's it. This round's done. Pretty much just dodging all those bullets, though. You can see him from the perspective of Tabson going right through the bulk of the team. Tabson's going to get himself a kill. Mo comes through with one of his own in a second as well. He's going to get pushed from Keith, not far off on the flick. Now Fitch should theoretically clean up, and he will do just that. Knock, knock. Here they come. Tabson, he's going to go in. I thought Fitch for a moment may have pulled off some kind of epic spray down, but not quite. And Adren peering through the smoke. He's going to come back again. He line up, but he picks up 3 kills. So cheeky. And that is a real tilt moment for Big. Maybe Keith can remedy the situation and detox them somewhat, but no, just too much.
Fine momentum for too long as Hobbit does get caught trying to be a little bit aggressive here in the underpass. That will give Big an early advantage here, as they were just opened up default. They haven't really messed a whole lot with mid control, though, I feel like. They will, you know, have some players upper B apartments and underpass, but there's never really anyone top middle, and this is another round where they seem to be shuffling over for an A execute, but Kiev finding Fitch will certainly soften up the defenses here as well.
That's going to be coming out to the wide peak. Only 1 kill will be going his way, but Mo is still alive with the AWP, and when he's alive, there's maybe a chance leg yet. We'll take that chance away. And this round should be following. Dozier again on the B side. It isn't much fun when you're a B player and A site's been taken. Not too much you can do about the retake. There's the first one. Still has an incendiary. Maybe if he tosses that towards ramp, things might get a bit interesting. Has a kit now too. Moving into the site, but God beat. He's been there for ages with the AWP, just looking down for a potential pick. Well, he's been spotted, but does land the frag onto Legia all the same. 30 seconds, Big. They've been denied on A, they've been denied on B. So mid seems to be the location of choice. And now they're going to find Hobbit, who's going to get the 1 kill, but again, it's information. Time of the essence, and now Keith on 4 health is all that remains. Not for much longer. Fitch with the smoke bang.
So I'm not sure if maybe they're going to smoke CT spawn and look to attack into jungle and connector. That is like the other way you can try to approach things. They're actually just going to run in with a smoke on deep connector. I've been able to find a couple of entries. Adren also chiming into it, so it's actually looking pretty decent for now, but they're still in a 3-on-2. They still don't have that bomb down just yet.
Bomb has now been planted, but Fitch is taking a bunch of damage through the wooden panels of staircase. And yeah, Gambit just pretty much rushing out onto the site. There wasn't too much tactically going on there. They still couldn't really stand toe-to-toe with him. Fitch around the back. He's going to take down Legia. And I'll go B, who's on CT boxes. Needs to decide what his best avenue of approach will be. And he has given up the chase. He wants to save the kit. He wants to save the flash. So this round will go the way of Gambit. This is starting to stack up now against Big. And they may very well check CT. A lot of players will save in CT spawn. Hobbit's gone for it. And he will take down God B. The save was not worth. Yeah, by the time that Big know what's hit them, chances are the site's already fallen. Well, unless they can land some frags on the approach. Tabson did a pretty solid job at keeping him at bay from triple box, but he's going to go down. The Molotov fort's next out of his hidey hole, and he will follow suit. Adren on Keith and expecting him to take down Legia as well, but Gotby does have a Galil. However, as a result of the extra firepower, Legia no Kevlar, no kits, lack of nades. Adren,
wow.
Okay, finally gets the spray, but damn, that was rough to watch, especially from a player of his caliber. He's such a good player. You don't expect.
Think about Legia. He's dancing around thinking, surely I get away with this, right? Like, I can make it. I have the AWP, a valuable gun. He hasn't killed me yet. I'm almost in cover, and it just doesn't happen. And now B is once again taken by Gambit. Fitch has already cleared the side, essentially, and he cuts off the first rotator. That hurts. Now they can't even go into B. If he would have got that kill, B's done deal.
Yeah, that probably was the round. If Fitch lands the kill, they may still get it as Mo flicks onto Tabson. They know that God B was last spotted in kitchen. There's some pretty important information. Now Nex has gone down and Hobbit cleans up the rest. The puppeteer pulling the strings of the rest of his team. Hobbit, in the meanwhile, is causing chaos, and he's going to throw out 2 players. He's just Next by himself. He's gone down. The bomb would have been spotted. Surely he saw the bomb there. And now Big may know the huge task that's ahead of them. Down goes Tabson. God B. All that remains. He's got the first. But Dozier is in position. If not, it's going to be Mo. And Gambit have done it. The major champions with Fitch are in the grand finals.